Walt Whitman once said, "These are the days that must happen to you."
Okay.
I just blurted out like bananas.
First of all, Breaking Bad, because Walt Whitman's quote in the book was what got Walter White almost caught.
Oh, that's who this is?
No. That's crazy.
I was gonna say I looked at
Walt Whitman was in Breaking Bad. Shut the fuck up. What the hell?
No, I got confused like millisecond. Because I was like, wait, that does sound like I've never saw Breaking Bad.
That's not funny. You're like, that's who this is.
Hello and welcome back to the People Person podcast. Today we have my friend Alfonso. Hello.
Hey everybody.
Tell me a little bit about, you are from Florida, but you're originally from Mexico, right?
Yeah. Well,
I did my research.
great. Well, first of all, thank you for having me.
Of course.
Appreciate being here. And I love saying I love the way you phrase that.
Yeah, I really freeze out.
You are from the country of Mexico, correct?
I know, that sounded so bad.
I love that. I love that. Thank you for really just getting my ethnicity up and
No, because I want to talk about that later.
Yeah.
I want to give like a little...
No, for sure. I am first generation
so
Mexican American, and I
that's
say
really
it
cool.
almost every time I go on stage. So trust me, I am just as loud about it as
Good.
that question was.
As that question was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
My parents were born in Juarez, which is a border town in Mexico, northern Mexico, and I was born in El Paso. So,
Right.
So El Paso, another border town, but in America.
Yeah.
So that made me a citizen for now. And I grew up in Florida. So
Okay.
I was there till I was in Texas till I was like 8 or 10, and I grew up in Florida. But I went and visited my family in El Paso and Juarez, and I know Mexico very well. I've been to Guadalajara, Zacatecas, so I'm fluent in Spanish. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
I took Spanish. I took it in college. Could not. I took it in high school, college. But the thing is, in those classes, they teach you how to like read literature, and it's not like conversational.
Yeah, it's funny. That's like one of the top 3 responses I normally get from when I tell people that I speak it fluently. They're like, I took it in high school or college.
Yeah.
I don't know it.
No, it's because they don't teach you like function, like.
And I'm like, it's great to.
the way they teach us.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why would I need to write an essay in Spanish? I'd rather talk to somebody.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just another beautiful reminder of how American education system is just top notch, you know?
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, they're like, hey, you want to order at Taco Bell? We got you.
So, how did you end up in New York then from Florida? What was the timeline?
It's interesting. I came here for bartending. Yeah, it was real weird. My friend was doing much better than me in the bartending world, which is kind of already the best of the worst. And he took a class at a bartending school in Ireland, and yeah. And then he did so well that they wanted him to teach at their New York school, and he was teaching over there, and I was jealous. And then I was like, hey man, can you give me a gig? And he's like, yeah. And he got me an event management gig, which was like, which is like taking out these like early 20s European kids wanting to be a New York bartender as if it was like a real profession.
Okay.
Because it's a scam. The whole thing was a scam.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it really was just like a fake little certificate you get at the end of a month of a 30-day class. And then you just sleep in like a kind of like a hostel kind of situation. With like all the other students in like a 4-bedroom apartment with like bunk beds everywhere.
That must have
And
been.
yeah, it was fucking crazy. And then I was event manager, which is really just glorified babysitter, because I would just take them out on the weekends and party. But I would sleep in the bunk beds with them, and they got to leave at the end of the month, and then I just had to deal with a whole new batch of 30 new people to live with. Yeah,
That
it was
interesting.
yeah, it wasn't interesting. It was awful. It was really bad. I think I knew I got everything I needed to know after like the first 2 days. I was like, oh, this is hell.
Yeah,
This is basically hell.
I was gonna say, how difficult is it?
Yeah, it was rough. It was a rough thing to do to start. And it was also like I was getting super fucked up all the time. But it actually like that kind of lifestyle helped me propel myself into, stand up and like know what I really want. And I'm grateful for it now, because New York comedy is what kept me in New York. And it was an interesting time though to come here for that, and then So I sometimes get annoyed when people ask me what brought you here. I like the question.
I'm sorry.
No.
I 2 strikes. 2 strikes.
You're doing a really bad job. How dare you ask me of my ethnicity and why I'm here?
Because it's
Awful
interesting.
interview.
Because it's interesting.
No, I'm being sarcastic. You're doing a really good job. That's like those are the normal 2 questions to ask. All right, continue.
So how did you really get into comedy? Like, what made you go from bartending to realizing, oh, I could do comedy?
Dude. So I was doing skits since 2019. I love making skits. I love making like little short form videos and like acting all the characters out. I did kind of well in 2019. I had a couple of videos with 1 million views, and like it was a thing that I was starting to grow my interest in, but it kind of fizzled out with like the party lifestyle. And in New York, I was kind of there was a couple signs that I felt like were from like the universe or whatever that like made me feel like I needed to get into stand up. Like I bumped into Adam Sandler, and that was really sick. Yeah,
That's really
it was crazy. I was coked out of my mind. It was like 5:30 in the morning. My girlfriend at the time was like, she was living in Soho. Yeah, she was my boss. No, I was living with my boss, and she was like, "Hey, can you go get me?" She needed like something for her cramps. She had really bad cramps. And like CVS, and I had just gotten home. It was 5 in the morning, and I was like, "Of course, I'll be the best boyfriend ever." Even though I got home at 5 in the morning, and I walk out. It's like broad daylight, and fucking Adam Sandler's walking with this dude that's like half his size, and that's his security. And there's no one else on the street, and I see her, and I like flip out, and I was like, "Sandman, is that you?" I was so fucked up, dude. I didn't even know how that I started it like that. And then he just started walking faster, and I'm like, "It is you!"
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was so scary, dude. If I had seen me, I would have fucking pepper sprayed myself.
You know Casey Neistat?
Yeah.
So once where I like grew up and lived like outside of the city in the suburbs, like not Westchester or across the Hudson River, there was this cidery that me and my friends went to. Of course, we took it too far. The like afternoon, just people were like drinking their ciders. We got like free flights. So we are all really drunk, especially me, waiting for a hayride. And we see Casey Neistat walk by.
Yeah.
And like to this day, I'm so like I want to apologize to him personally. He was with his family, out escaping the city, going for it was like a kid's family location. And I was so shocked. They go, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
Because I was so surprised. And since then, like he was so like chill about it, and everyone was like with their kids and everything, and I felt so bad.
I'm sure that's not that bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and he's just like kind of like, like.
He's not like Adam Sandler.
No, I'm just saying with like him, like he's a big YouTube guy that like, I mean, I liked his content for the beginning, but like, I don't know, I feel like there hasn't been much like depth lately. Like he says he runs the Brooklyn Bridge every morning, and there was a dude that like made a challenge to himself for like the new year. I think it was last year. He's like, "I'm gonna run the Brooklyn Bridge until I bump into Casey Neistat," and he never did. And it's because he doesn't do that. And it's like, all right, like I don't know, like
That's really
so.
yeah, he's definitely sizzled.
So it's like, fuck it, dude. Who cares?
That's true.
If anything, you gassed him up.
You know what? That's so true. He's definitely like,
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
sorry,
Yeah.
this happens to me.
Yeah.
Well, you said how you saw a lot of signs from the universe. You believe in that stuff. I'm one of those people too.
Oh yeah.
Do you believe in dreams having significance?
It depends. I mean, if I've been thinking about something for a while and then I have a dream, for sure. But if I just have like a random dream of something that might be relevant, I don't really look too deeply into that.
Yeah. I think it's more of a subconscious, like how our brain works. And then it'll come up in like a theme in a dream and stuff like that. I've definitely had really crazy dreams that I'm like, that was weird. Like that was out of nowhere. And it was like very specific. But most of my dreams I take like sleeping medication because I have insomnia my whole life. And on the like you have the most insane dreams ever. You have, it doesn't make sense. They are out of order. I'm trying to think.
I mean, I've never had a dream that was in order, though.
Yeah, that's true. But these are like really sporadic. Like I will be on a roller coaster and then I will be at the dinner table once the roller coaster goes down.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what I was saying, right? Like how it's like if you think about it enough, then your brain will show you. Yeah, for sure. I think, and then sometimes your brain shows you what the future might be. It's like, because they say that dreams is like that your brain is preparing you for either the worst outcome or the best outcome, but it's just trying to prepare you for that outcome. So it's trying to fill in what the future might be so that when it happens, you're not as surprised and you're able to process the things that happen more easily.
I never heard that. That's
Which is really cool. Yeah. So if you're afraid of failing, your brain's going to show you what it's like to fail in its own imagination. And then you do it and you experience and you wake up and you're like, oh my God, how do I feel?
Once I had a dream that on my 1 year of sobriety that I thought in the dream that you could drink just for that day. And so I took my friends out to a Mexican restaurant.
That's a good dream.
And I was like getting a margarita and everyone was like, we're here for your 1 year of sobriety. Like, what are you doing? And I was like, what do you mean? I get a day pass. And everyone was mad at me. Like, I remember vividly that.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. With bartending and getting into comedy, would you say you drank and partied probably more socially, or was it solo?
What kind of alcoholic was I? Great question. I definitely was socially. I loved it socially. I very rarely did it by myself unless I was already hammered and much wanted to sleep.
Yeah.
I loved to perform. I wanted to be everybody's kind of like what they perceived to be as like the coolest version of myself. So I just did that a lot, but it's funny now because, like, you know, I've been sober for 1.5 years, and now I've kind of just let myself be who I am, and that has been the coolest version to everyone else, which is really cool. So it's been nice to, like, kind of, you know, sometimes I don't agree with what people say, and that's something that I've been kind of working with, like, not being, like, the nicest about it. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but I'm also, like, I have to, like, let you know right now. You know?
Yeah.
And it sucks because it's like, or it doesn't suck. It's pretty great. It feels really good. It feels good because it's like, hey, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, you know? But I'm just gonna say my piece. Yeah.
I was thinking that yesterday, like just about how good anger used to feel. And how, well, like, when you have a reason to be upset about somebody or, like, resent them, it's, like, almost like a high. You're just, like, worked up, and you're like, I deserve to be so angry. I'm going to tell them how I feel. And now I'm like, that was stressful. That was really stressful. I don't know why I subjected myself to that.
Yeah.
I know when I stopped drinking, I had a lot of, like, other underlying, like, mental health, like, trauma that I never dealt with. Did you experience that at all?
For sure. I definitely, there's a little bit of trauma things that I needed to work on and, like, kind of get through. But it was also, like, it was kind of like a weight lifted off my shoulders kind of situation where I was just like, man, I can't believe I've been carrying this. And,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
so that felt good. But like, yeah, it's definitely not just not drinking, you know.
There's so much more, like I said, to it.
Layers with onions
Yeah.
and you smell really bad.
Yeah. And I think people don't realize that it's not just like, oh, that it's so much more in life.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, I stopped drinking, so now at social events I don't drink.
Yeah.
It's so much more.
Yeah, especially with other comics too. It's crazy. Like,
Yeah, tell me about that.
I'll go to like I go to like different clubs and I'll see a host. I actually just this last week, I did a show in the Lower East Side, at this new club called Top Secret Comedy Club, they're huge in London and they just brought it to New York. And the host for that night was drinking out of this shitty wine glass. It's like one of those Walmart Dollar General wine glasses with a fat stem and just like. It barely is a wine glass, but he's got it full to the brim of Pinot Grigio. And it's not even Pinot Grigio. It looks like fucking like
with vodka.
it looks like Flint, Michigan water. Like it's like fucking like just disgusting looking.
Yeah.
And there's this other girl that was like, "Is that water?" And then he goes, "No, it's Pinot Grigio." And he's like already hammered. And we're like, "Fuck, dude." And he's just like, "But it's good crowd, right? Good crowd." And we had just watched him bomb for like 10 minutes. And he's the host, so he needs to keep energy and people laughing in between people's sets, especially for Top Secret because this club has intermissions. So the host has to reset the room. So it's a lot. He's got a lot of responsibility, and we're kind of annoyed that he's fucked up already.
Oh.
And then this girl, she starts talking about how she's been sober for a while and stuff like that. And I was just like, "Oh, good for you. That's awesome." Because I hadn't seen her in like 2 years. She's like, "Yeah, I haven't been drinking much." Because we had started the conversation from this Pinot Grigio, and I was like, "Good for you. I've been sober a year and a half." And she's like, "Wow." And then he goes, "I'm trying to stop too." And then he said that the fucking glass is overfilling. And then I literally just turned. I just turned to him and I was just like, "Hey, this is not the time for you to try to connect." And then he just starts laughing, and she laughs too. And it felt so good. That was the moments I'm trying to tell you about, where I was just like, "Listen, man, can you shut your ass up right now? Like, you're fucking drunk. Like, stop." And so he was able to kind of like, "My bad." And I was like, "Yeah, you're bad.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? You're slapping us in the face with it.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous."
Oh my God.
So yeah.
If your life was a book, given everything over the past year or even where you are now, what would this chapter be called?
This is such a white girl question. I love it. If you were an author and your life was a book, what does chapter 1 look like?
What is this chapter like?
No, this is great though. I like it. What is this chapter? What would I call this chapter?
Yeah.
Or would they call the book? Okay, yeah, this chapter. The book is definitely all right. Man, it's also January 1st, so it's gonna be corny.
Yeah.
I don't know.
New year, new me.
No, I mean it's like I get it. Fuck you.
Okay, we can.
Oh no,
let's
let's
do
do
right?
this.
You just come
Let's
up
do
with
this.
one for you.
Come up with one for me. That sounds fun. What would you say?
I actually have no idea.
You're like,
You would be.
brown boy gets good at being insulting.
It'd be new beginnings.
New beginning.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Isn't that white? live, laugh, love. It would be something like that. So
Okay.
don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We can move on.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we can move on. So, as a first-generation immigrant, how, with this current administration, we're going to get a little deeper.
Okay.
How do you see that? Do you see anything come up in your daily life due to this current political or just
Sure.
country in general?
Yeah, definitely. There's so many things. I mean, first of all, it's every day for sure for everyone in like makes under a few $1 million a year is gonna feel something from this presidential administration. For me, first and foremost, is probably healthcare. I'm 27. I don't have any healthcare. I haven't had healthcare since I turned 26. That's still a looming thing that worries me, in case I get really sick or anything like that. And then also just for like being Mexican, like that's a huge thing where like thankfully most of my family is either now citizens or they're in Mexico. Okay. So and none of them are in Mexico unwillingly. Like they decided to live there. Okay, so yeah. So it's just really disheartening to see my Latino community be ostracized and kind of used as a tool for this administration to kind of like use as a fear-mongering tactic and be like, this is why you low-income Americans aren't succeeding in life. It's because these immigrants and taking your jobs and being rapists or gang members, whatever the hell they love to say. And then just kind of, pointing us against each other. And it really is instead the billionaire class. It's the group of oligarchs that are really just, ruining our lives and, the greed and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the good thing is, though, we got Zoran today.
Oh my God, I forgot!
Iran, gang.
Yes, I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, he put his hand on the Quran.
I know that.
I was like, tell him. Yes.
I'm hoping that his election hopefully maybe changes the public's perception of like socialism or just like
Yeah, for sure.
just the way things should be, like programs should be set up, things
Yeah.
like that. So I'm hoping about that, but it is really, I can't imagine how that
Yeah.
feels. Like you're scrolling through Instagram and you're seeing like awful things.
Yeah, I mean it's tough, but it's like we find a way to bounce back and fight back too.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I'm fighting back in my weird silly way. I love to make social
Yes,
political
I love
commentary.
those.
I love those videos, and it also makes people aware that it's like I'm not going to be silent.
Yes.
And it's like that to me, it's like it gives me peace because it makes me feel like I'm doing something.
Yeah.
And then also like the more I do that, the more I hold myself accountable, and I'm like, okay, if I'm going to talk about this, I'm also going to walk the talk, So if I'm talking about how my community is being affected, what can I do to affect my community in the opposite direction, So whether it's either staying in contact with family, or it's raising money for the people affected, separated from deportations and stuff, which is most deportations are being caused from illegal. It's lack of due process. So
Yeah.
so like I've done a few shows now. Where, like I have my show Hot Chips, where like all of the funds were raised for that. So it felt good, to do stuff, and hopefully in this new year I'll be able to do more.
Yeah. Also, what is Hot Chips? I've seen that on your Instagram, but I've never.
All right.
Is it a show?
Yeah, so it's a comedy show that I produce. We call it Hot Chips because white people don't eat that. And and most of the comedians on the lineup aren't. So it's like almost like a BIPOC show, but it's not. I still throw a few token whites in there just to like, make it count.
Yeah.
And
Make it
yeah.
diverse.
Yeah, dude. I love, and they get so eager about it too because they're like,
Dude, is it
I'm like a spicy white. Like they feel so good about themselves. It's great.
is it kind of like that show with the hot sauce? Like where you're eating hot chips?
No, it's literally just one very, very spicy chip. Yeah, and I just make one comedian eat it, and it's normally a white person. That's where the token
You
white.
get one per just for
Yeah,
that?
yeah, they do it in the middle of the show, and then
Is it what kind
and then
of
they
show?
do 5 minutes of stand up. So like they eat the chip and then they try to perform, and it's really funny because
That is
most of the
so
time for crash and burn.
I should come by and watch that sometime.
Yeah,
It's really where
yeah,
is
it's
it?
a lot of fun. We do it at the Comedy Shop. I'm trying to find a different venue, but we do it every month, so it's a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I'll have to go to the next one.
oh yeah.
Sometimes, well, this is a new segment for my guests
Okay.
that I will read them a quote and you can go anywhere with it.
Okay.
Like, just you could, like, your opinion, you could just be like, yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Guest. Or my last guest, like, I read them a deep quote and then they totally, like, glossed over it and they were like, yeah, so, and then it said, like, the craziest shit.
Okay.
But
Wait. So wait. Deep quote, and then what comes to mind?
yeah, anything that comes to mind. So
Okay.
Walt Whitman once said, "These are the days that must happen to you."
Okay.
That you just blurted out like bananas.
First of all, Breaking Bad, because Walt Whitman's quote in the book was what like got Walter White almost caught.
Oh, that's who this is?
No. That's crazy.
I was gonna say I looked him up.
Walt Whitman was in Breaking Bad. Shut the fuck up. That
I was
guy.
gonna, no, I got confused for like a millisecond because I was like, wait, that does sound like. And then I saw Breaking Bad.
Not funny. You're like, that's who this is. No, he's like a,
It's a quote
he's
from
like
the
an
show.
old writer.
Yes,
It's
he
from,
was
like,
in the
early 1900s. Yeah.
So
You're
like
he was
sorry,
in
for a
Breaking
second I
Bad.
forgot about the research I did.
forgot about all the research.
I forgot about everything I
Yeah.
thought I knew. And I was like,
Funny.
wait, I got punked.
No. So it was a quote from Walt Whitman in a book, and the character Walter White was almost caught from his. I don't even need to get into it,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I'm not gonna watch it.
And it just that quote sounds good because it's that quote is based off of like the tough days,
Yeah.
that they need to happen. There's an L in every lesson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That's what I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I agree.
Did you have a tough day recently? Is that why you picked that one?
No, I actually just saw it on Pinterest.
Oh, hell yeah. Love Pinterest.
This next one is a hypothetical.
Okay.
A subway car. There's 4 corners.
Okay.
In one corner, somebody is giving birth. A second corner, an old lady just fell.
Is this like a riddle or am I just supposed
No. It's a real hypothetical.
Oh,
just
okay.
stay with
Oh,
me.
okay. So wait.
The one corner, someone's giving birth.
A second.
Second, an old lady fell.
Okay.
Third one, somebody is trying to like stab people, you know. And the fourth one, a couple is fighting about stupid stuff. What corner are you helping?
Oh my god. Birth. Are you kidding me?
What
Yeah.
birth?
Yeah. She's a lady giving birth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't you think like other people, like there's a doctor on board?
Well, yeah, but that's the person who needs the help the most. She's giving life.
That's true. But what about the people getting
Also, is this
stabbed?
all happening at the same time?
Yes.
Someone's getting stabbed, someone's giving birth, the old lady's falling.
The old lady's on the floor, and
Yeah,
this
so
couple
old
is like
lady-
going at each other. Meanwhile, all this thing it's like the most.
Yeah, I'm protecting the lady that's giving birth.
Okay.
Yeah, either making sure she doesn't also get stabbed because it's
That's-
on the same subway car.
That's
Or
very
something
true.
that's over there. I don't know how to fight. I'm gonna get stabbed too.
No, yeah.
I'm gonna die.
I was gonna say the stabbing one. I feel like I would dip.
Yeah, no.
from that one.
Yeah, that's why I work out so I don't fight because I just
You don't fight.
yeah because people are like he looks like he fights and I
Yeah. So you can help women get birth.
sure
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So
I think I'll be better at helping a woman give birth than I am at fighting. I've gotten Trump before. I'm good.
really,
Yeah.
what happened?
I was drunk.
Oh, okay. That's enough. That says everything. Now it's time for the wheel. What's your spirit animal?
A groundhog.
Why? Do you feel like you sleep in the winter more?
Why did sleep from their mind?
I had a hot day.
I don't know, man.
Dating. How is your dating life going? I love asking people
Oh,
who
yeah.
live in Bushwick this because it sounds like war.
Yeah, I honestly I'm not like I used to be such a fucking piece of shit. But honestly now I've only got like a couple girls that I'm like casual with, you
Okay,
know,
just a
and
couple.
two. It's literally two,
wow,
and
okay.
it's literally like I see one of them every like 2 months. So like we're not like it's not like a roster root thing where it's
Okay.
like all right, Friday Sasha, Saturday Vanessa. You know what I mean? Like
Do they know about each other?
they do not. They do not.
They might
But
know.
but they know that
That you're like not.
that I'm not. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not theirs. You know.
Yeah, you're not theirs. They're not yours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's a
Yeah.
big thing. It goes both ways.
It goes both ways.
Yeah, and I'm completely okay with that.
Good.
I like when women are also just as free as I am. That's
Good.
just
That
cool.
is-
I'm gonna wear a condom, but like it's awesome. It's really cool. I think it makes you
Yeah.
better. Like
Really?
we're here to have fun. Come on. If you
Okay.
got reps in, this is the game. Like you're warmed up.
That's okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
that shit is cool. I was just listening to 21 Savage song right now,
Uh-huh.
and I miss him because I listened to him in 2016 when life was good. And
Back in the day.
I was listening to this song, and he was like, "If she got 10 bodies, she a queen. If she got less than 9 bodies, I'm gonna sing. And then if she got less than 8 bodies, gonna give her a ring." I was like, "Ew." I was like, "What the fuck?"
You want a pure,
Well,
trad life?
Gross. I was like, you want her to just lay there? Like, are you kidding me, bro? I need her to do tricks on it. Like, I need Circus Solation. Like, what the fuck?
You send them to practice.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm game time. Go practice. Come here.
That's
you know.
I've never heard something like that in my entire life. So
Yeah.
it's refreshing.
Yeah.
It's refreshing.
Yep.
Yeah. Here, do you want to spin and I'll, or you
Or
can
just
just
hold
you
it? You want me to catch it?
yeah, you catch it. Okay, this is a good one. So this was a fan question.
All right.
So it's a girl. She has a crush on her landlord. However, she's nervous that like she wants to ask him out, but if he denies her, she doesn't want to like make a bad relationship, because then if she like, clogs the toilet, breaks something, like it'll be weird. So she doesn't know. She thinks he's into her.
This girl wants to ask her landlord out?
Yeah.
Okay. But she doesn't know if she should because she thinks
If he had a bad reaction, like she's not gonna want to go to him for maintenance.
I mean, this is like the best opportunity ever. Just do it. What?
Yeah, that's
How's it gonna go bad? If anything, now he knows that she's interested, and now it's like a little bit more fun for them. I think that's.
But what if he isn't into her?
Business as usual, like, I think most landlords aren't into their tenants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most landlords aren't trying to fuck.
Mine actually does not like me. I don't think.
Yeah. So it's a win-win situation.
That's very true. And then
he isn't into her, they're just professional.
And also, he kind of has to still help out.
Yeah.
That's his.
Kind of, he does.
Yeah,
it's his job.
That's his job. I didn't want to be like, he has to fix everything, but like.
No, she's not a wonderful opportunity. Actually, she can use it against him if he denies her. She like.
Okay, really?
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you know what? The floor is leaking, so like, the flood is leaking. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do like one more.
Okay. You could. All right.
Okay, I was gonna do it. How do I spin again? Do you believe in aliens?
Yes, from other planets. Yes, my people aren't, but other planets for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna. I meant
Yeah.
from other planets
Yeah.
or other galaxies, just in space somewhere.
Yeah. I love how you still clarified. You're like, I'm not being offensive.
Don't cancel me.
I made a terrible joke, and you're like, hey.
Hey, we're nice here.
They're undocumented. I love it.
Yeah. From a scientific perspective, I always want to say they do exist because the universe is so big. But from a spiritual perspective, it would be cool to be like, it's just us. And there has to be some meaning if it's just us. But then at the same time, all the planets in the universe, like, maybe we're connected somehow with God or, some higher up.
Yeah, I mean, I think spiritually it might even be more beautiful if they are aliens, because it's just like, maybe there are different types of what spirits are.
Oh, I never thought about that. I definitely believe in the spirits.
Yeah, because also, I don't know if we have the same spirituality a dog has, But I do think a dog has its own spirit,
That's true.
So, like, I don't know. And also, it's just like the space is too big for there not to.
Yeah, I know.
There's no way.
It's so big.
There's no way.
It's crazy. The universe isn't on a budget. Remember that when you're going for your dreams.
The universe isn't on a budget.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There's so much going on there. It can give you what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get it? Yeah.
Tell that to someone that's like struggling to pay rent. Hey, honey, just to let you know, the universe
isn't on a budget.
isn't on a budget.
They'll help us out tomorrow. Check in the mail.
Yeah, just wear 2 blankets when you go to bed.
All right. Lastly,
Okay.
all my guests get to ask me a question.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
This is good. All right, give me a sec. I wanted to get a good one. You've been asking great questions. It's been a lot of fun, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, so come on, guess.
All right, it's the new year.
Yes.
This isn't just a basic resolution, but I want an unrealistic, a goal you think that is unrealistic, but if you really do, like, there's a piece of you deep down that knows it can. So I need you to tell me what you think is an unrealistic goal if someone will quickly ask you, but deep down in your heart, you know it is. It is realistic. What is that?
I think that this podcast will do better as it goes along.
I need more than that.
Okay.
Would give me a number. Give me I need you to fucking materialize this shit.
It will have influence in a positive way. Or yeah, just grow a lot.
Nice.
Maybe that's really just success
Nice.
in this.
Hell
Really,
yeah.
that's like a goal that I'm like, I can't exactly predict how something will work or react. people's reactions, but it's a goal, and I'm like, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, no.
Grow an audience.
Yes, growing. Long story short, growing audience.
Let's go,
Yeah, so
let's
make
go.
sure you like, subscribe,
Hell yeah.
double tap, whatever.
Yeah, get Jillian to 50K this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah.
The universe isn't on a budget.
Yeah, I did say unrealistic. Let's say 2 million.
Yeah, you know what? Okay. That's how Alfonso called it. Well, thank you so much for coming on today. I really appreciate it. And I'll tag Alfonso and make sure to like, subscribe and follow on social.
Give it up for John in the back. You can't see him, but he was laughing at my jokes and will make me feel really good about myself. So thank you, John, and thank you, you guys.